franchise player going the surfboard stretch to Rampage Jackson right in the dead center of the ring. Rampage is using his muscles, his ability to easily kick out that surfboard stretch predicament.
Again, we saw that big boot earlier as he used that to Broly and Cell. Now he used it on the franchise. The franchise definitely got it quicker than Cell did, that's for sure. As he comes back to that suplex, now dragging Rampage in the middle of the ring. Now he's got Rampage's own his armbar on him.
Everything he has to do to throw out Rampage in order to stay alive in this contest here. Rampage, a well-renowned mixed martial artist, as we all know, he was on the Ultimate Fighter heavyweight division. Of course, great season that was for sure. Looks like this player from top, an elbow, and he got all of it there.
Not all, but still enough to put Rampage away here. It's just kind of groggy. Franchise dragging him in the middle of the ring, and now Franchise, look at Franchise. Got this headlock applied. Oh, of course, Rampage knows how to counter that. That neck breaker. He's got Franchise from behind, and Franchise turns it around. Shoves him off. Again with that shoulder thrust. Franchise got thinking. Twists the arm around. Rampage counters. It goes again to the spine. Mounts from behind with this. God.
Rampage with his full Nelson applied. The franchise using his strength and his body to get himself out. And we saw earlier tonight during Rampage's entrance where we saw him how he made quick work of that door, that wooden door that we saw happen on this season of Ultimate Fighter. And of course, franchise player does not want to be just like that door getting torn apart piece by piece. Now, well, wait a minute! In the middle of the ring is crossface. It's a modified crossface in the middle of the ring on a Rampage. Franchise player's signature submission move. He's made the likes of Vaughn Kreed and Filmo tap out to that same submission hold. But we all know Rampage with all different. He has that triangle hold. He's made many respectable fellow mixed martial artists tap out to as well. So tonight's going to be a battle of submission holds and a never quit attitude between both of these men.
Again, Rampage locking Franchise's arm in between the legs. Trying to torque that arm, just trying to drive it out of its own socket. Very smart, as you saw. Oh, wait a minute! And Franchise with that DDT out of nowhere. I was trying to say that Rampage throughout this entire match has been strategically working on the arm. Keeping track at home, folks. That's something I've been noticing. It will definitely come in handy later on as a franchise player. He won't be able to do STFU. You got served, I should say. But Rampage, Irish whip. Oh my God!
Rampage with that clothesline, perhaps one of the only wrestling move that he's done so far. And Rampage with that modified fireman's carry slam. And now Rampage throwing the STF, this crossface onto the franchise player. The franchise player getting out. Man, this match more to be if the franchise player to tap out to his own finisher there.
It'd be embarrassing for sure, but that's not going to happen. As that's franchise's own move. He definitely knows the ins and outs and how to counter that in all different positions. Franchise again with that throwback. Oh my! From behind, from that neck breaker. Franchise working on the leg. Back of the knee. Rampage just rolls right up, and again with that freaking haymaker out of nowhere.
Rampage is just so explosive. Just hits him with offense, just sick, amazing offense out of nowhere, just like that with punches to the kidneys. And now falling with that huge haymaker, sitting franchise player down. Well, we all know how explosive Rampage is, but don't forget how explosive the franchise player can be. And Rampage is putting a forearm on the face of the franchise player, making it that much more difficult for the franchise player to kick out. We've seen earlier in the past how whenever we think the Franchise player is down, but he's never out, he'd be worked on for several minutes, and out of nowhere, come out with a huge ass lineup of his moves in his arsenal that could lead to you got Silver, an STFU out of nowhere. These men are quite as diverse they are in their abilities. They're quite similar in their abilities in the ring.
Rampage going up top. He's never done this before. Oh my! Doesn't matter. I think I've ever seen Rampage do that on the top of the UFC octagon. But will it be enough? No. Not enough. At all. Rampage trying to bring it back with those spin kicks. Franchise ducked it. Again, working on Rampage's arm. Now floats him over. Turns him over with this Boston Crab. Man, look at that pressure being applied here on Rampage's back and spine. Rampage able to muscle out of it. That's the one advantage he's definitely going to bring to the table. Oh my! That knee to the face.
Rampage can use all these strikes here. We've seen mainly work on doing all submission and grounded holds. And now look back to this armbar. It's flipping Franchise player's body over his own arm and applying extra pressure here. The Franchise player with that head scissors just to get out of that hold. These type of intricate holds and submissions and reversals and counters. So it makes UFC so scientific, what makes it so intense to watch. You get that same type of action here in the UWA ring. You see the Franchise player and Rampage battling for his coveted prize in all professional wrestling, the UWA Championship. We've seen some of the greats hold that over the years, like Super Saiyan Broly, people like Cell, the Enforcer, Gene Starwind. That could go on all day of these people who wore that title there, but tonight Franchise player has the opportunity to defend this championship.
There's Rampage. Oh, no, come on! Rampage just ramming Franchise's head right into the steel side. Oh, and again, that running big boot. Turning him inside out. And that's gotta be all, folks. How many can someone take? And Franchise getting the shoulder up. The Rampage quickly on attack here, not giving Franchise any breathing room, allowing him to get up as he bear hugs him on the ground. Definitely constricting the airflow. The Rampage up top on a belly-to-belly throw over.
Now Rampage in the driver's seat. Oh wait, what's this? Rampage with a suplex on the Franchise player and sent them back on that jackhammer. That's gonna be like the second time I've ever seen Rampage do a wrestling move there. And now he has grabbing the Franchise player. Wait, we saw this earlier when he did it to Cell. A Russian leg sweep with knees to the face. Rolls with his armbar.
What's he gonna do? Oh my God, Rock Talk! Did you hear that snap? You heard the snap of the arm. Franchise's arm might be broken. It doesn't look good. I think Rampage knows it himself. He was taunting. I think he knows that he might just broke the Franchise player's arm. Franchise trying to bring it back here using the other arm. One good one.
Franchise player, despite what Rampage just did to his arm, has managed to get enough strength to do his own suplex on a Rampage there. And look at this, folks. Now Franchise player getting this camel clutch here. So another textbook wrestling submission hold on a Rampage here. You know for sure that Rampage has never been in a camel clutch before in his UFC career.
That the veteran UFC fighter able to muscle out of that. One of the only few ways you can escape that devastating submission hold. You use your own muscling strength to lift your legs up and throw them back. The Franchise again with that one good arm with the sleeper hold. And the referee asking Rampage if he wants to give up, and not at all. So Drops franchise player back to the ground again in order to get out of that sleeper. Oh, wait a minute. Franchise to that drop toe hold. Will he go for the STFU? Oh, he decides to drag his lifeless body. Oh, Ring, what's he got in store here? Oh, wait a minute.
This is, folks, it's time for a 5-knuckle shuffle. There it is. It's running those that hard-ass Motor City fist right on the face of Rampage.
This franchise going for the You Got Served on a Rampage. This could be it right here. Okay, let's go. I think the franchise player's arm might have came out from under the punishment. Remember that move that Rampage did? He popped it out of its socket. Oh my! Look at the triangle chokehold cinched in. This could be the end for franchise player here. And he taps out. My God, Rock Dog. You know what that means? We have a new UWA World Heavyweight Champion, Rampage.